This is Israel, and over there is Syria. Between them lies the area of separation, a UN-designated and monitored demilitarized zone where the United Nations Disengagement Observer Force, UNDOF, operates. To its west lies the Alpha Line, and to its east, the Bravo Line. Between them is UNDOF's zones of operations, meant to ensure that the ceasefire agreement signed by Israel and Syria is enforced. However, ever since the Islamic Revolution in Iran, the Iranian regime has been constantly trying to violate the agreement, entrenching its proxies as well as itself in Syria and Lebanon. Recently, especially since the outbreak of the Syrian civil war in 2011, these activities have increased more and more, significantly increasing the risk posed to Israel's security and to the stability of the agreement of disengagement. In the last few years, the IDF has thwarted multiple attempts at undermining Israel's security through the Alpha Line, including repelling multiple attacks launched by Iranian militants, as well as attempts at placing explosives at or crossing the Alpha Line itself. Since Hezbollah and other proxies joined Hamas after their brutal massacre on October 7, IDF troops in the north were reinforced on the Alpha Line, as well as on the entirety of the northern border, to ensure that no threats would cross from Syria into Israeli territory. At the same time, we struck multiple Iranian and Hezbollah targets across Lebanon and Syria to ensure that Iran could not supply its forces and proxies with weapons, money, ammunition, and fighters pointed towards Israel. Given the recent developments in Syria, the IDF has reinforced and strengthened its positions along the area of separation, as well as assisting UNDOF forces in repelling armed attacks when asked for. The IDF continues to monitor the situation in Syria and will not hesitate to respond to any attack from inside Syria, whether it is from Syrian forces, Hezbollah terror operatives, or Iranian militias.
Breaking news. Where is Netanyahu flying to? The whole country is asking. Lebanese reports that the IDF has taken control of the Wahda Dam, which controls the sources of the Yarmouk River in Syria. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held a briefing on the Hermon Range today with the Minister of Defense, the Chief of Staff, the Commander of the Northern Command, and the head of the Shin Bet. The Prime Minister reviewed the IDF's preparedness on the spot, and set the rules for the immediate future. Defense Minister Israel Katz on a joint visit with Prime Minister Netanyahu to the summit of Mount Hermon. The Hermon summit is the eyes of the State of Israel to identify threats near and far. We look out here to the right at Hezbollah in Lebanon, to the left at Damascus, and across the way we see the State of Israel. The IDF is here to protect the communities of the Golan Heights and the citizens of the State of Israel from any threat, from the most important place where we can do so.